We have this tendency to think that over time the world is getting worse. And we have this tendency to think that you can't change human nature. Well, I, through my fiction and through my general optimistic view of life, think that you can change human nature. And it is possible to make this the best of all possible worlds. If I say to you, you could exist for essentially an infinite amount of time, but you would be a disembodied consciousness, would you say yes to that? And the vast majority of the human race might in fact say no. Now, if I say to you, after your physical body decays, your soul is going to go to heaven and live an immaterial existence for all time. What percentage of the human race actually believes in that? Well, rounded to the nearest billion, it's 6 billion of us who believe that. It's almost all who believe that. The difference is whether there is this fairy story of an afterlife for which there is absolutely no credible evidence that it exists, that we all buy into, and indeed many, many people sacrifice in this life in the hopes of having a better life in a world yet to come, versus the possibility that technology will actually be able to do this, will actually be able to digitize your consciousness and upload it to a virtual realm. It's promising the same thing as your soul going to heaven, but it's actually doing it in a way that you can observe and say, yeah, here they are, here are all the people who went before you. Have a look, they're up there. We are physical creatures. We're sensualists, and that's not a bad thing to be. We like the feel of rain falling on our naked skin. We like sex. We like breathing. We like enjoying a good meal. We like inhaling pleasant odors. We love all of this. That's perfectly fine. There's no reason that digitized consciousness has to be divorced from having sensory input from the real world that's not only indistinguishable, but better than our real input. I don't think uploaded consciousness is, the metaphor is not a brain in a black box thinking thoughts with no connection with the outside world. It's in fact a richer, more lush experience than you can ever have with this fallible sack of flesh. My goal as an optimist is not to be Pollyannish, it's to say, no, here's the blueprint. You want a better world? Here's how you get there. Follow these steps. And I'm hoping that people will find the optimism infectious. It's certainly, I was infected, I guess, with the optimism of the science fiction writers who were positive about the future who went before me, the Isaac Asimovs and Arthur C. Clarkes of the world, who were saying the future is going to be so bright it glows. And I've already got my shades. I'm ready for it.